Welcome to part 2 of the Home Nations Open roster reveal. We got as far as in they're all infidels last night. We're moving on today with beds, blocks, and beyond. So we've gone for some lizardmen, some skaven, some wood elves, and some OWA. We were just chatting before this recording went live, but the teams that were missing. So there's no snotlings and there's no imperial nobility. But what was really surprising is there's actually only 2 wood elf teams in the entirety of the open as well, which is kind of funny. That they're like so lack of representation, I suppose, really. Considering like everyone was saying, oh, it's a terrible rule set for dark elves and for lizardmen. But we still, well, in fairness, we only have 3 dark elves, but we have 6 lizardmen. So it's pretty interesting. So I mean, it's a lizardman team with 4 block, Guard Croxagore, and we've gone for a Strip Ball Saurus, which is just interesting. Everything else is pretty standard, isn't it? Strip Ball Saurus. I don't know, you'd probably be better off with just a wrestle at that stage, wouldn't you? Like a wrestle or a tackle or frenzy, basically. Some more rats, 13 players, 2 rerolls, no apple. Yep. It's a rat build. There's not much more to say about it. A treeless wood elf team. A treeless wood elf team with 1 reroll and an apple. We do have a leader though. And a kick. Double strip ball dancers. What has gone on with the creation of this team, by the way? We have 1 catcher, 1 reroll. There's definitely better ways of building wood elves than this, unfortunately. Yeah, I could have taken Gardensaurus as well. Yeah. Mighty Blow even, right? Juggernaut. Like, couple of different options. Yeah, I don't think this is the wood elf build. Like, the double strip, there's... Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, isn't it? Ivar OWA, okay. No rerolls, no apple. Sure, why would you need them? Well, we have the leader reroll, so that's fine. And then, I mean, the skills are okay. The skills are actually fine. Could maybe have squeezed out like another guard. But other than that, yeah. Interesting. Apparently Starfire, yeah. But you don't know. You can never be sure. It could be some person's first tournament, couldn't it? Not that I'm saying that it's these guys' first tournament. But definitely some of the picks are a bit different. Ooh, Team Scotland. Okay, we get to definitely hold these guys to a higher standard, right? If for nothing else but the shit on Jock. So we've gone for some Necro, Undead, OWA, and Pro Elves. Mournival is on Undead. Very interesting. It's very interesting because Lord Garlic is quite played Undead last year. So it's very strange that they've swapped that up. Yeah, I mean, it's the all-positional Necro build, right? The 4 guard and the wrestle sure hands and double block wolves. Not much more to say there. Easy. 4 ghouls undead, lovely. Which gives the 12 players and 3 rerolls. It's quite nice, isn't it? And then you have a Mighty Blow to run around the pitch. You know, it's fine. Yeah, not fencing the Zons, apparently. Shrike on OWA. Pro Tree. Pretty cool. Tackle Mighty. Tree Guard. A leader. And a block and a wrestle. Still gets the fling and 2 rerolls and an apple. It's quite a nice OWA build actually, isn't it? So you go up to 3 rerolls, you have your apple, you have your 2 bench, you have a tackle mighty. It's pretty good. I mean, it annoys me that the block is down here and not up here. But, you know, we'll leave him off, I suppose. And some Pro Elves. It's a double thrower. Double thrower, 4 catchers, Pro Elves. Seems like we might be a bit light somewhere else. Everyone loves kick. They do. I mean, I don't... So... Pro Elves and Vampires and maybe... I mean, realistically, it's just Vampires I kind of rate for taking kick. Every other team, I think you can just have, like, a wrestle or a dodge. But I don't hate it on elves. Like, if you're gonna be aggressive and whatever, it's gonna be fine. Thank you very much, Hargrim, for subscribing. I briefly heard like the subscription thing going off, even though it definitely shouldn't. So I don't know what happened there, but thank you so much. 23 glorious months. Whoa. A sprint catcher, yeah. Yeah, that's interesting as well, isn't it? I mean, you couldn't take any more dodge. And you already have a wrestle strip. But it could be block. It could be wrestle. So the sprint is a bit rowdy. But it does help for 1 turns and stuff, doesn't it? Does make the 1 turn slightly easier. It's interesting. Don't hate it, but it's interesting. Like, it's kind of the same with kick. I feel like it could just be another skill. Like, it could just be wrestle. It could be dodge. Well, it couldn't have been dodge. But you know what I mean. It could have been wrestle. It could have been block. Scabatours. Some Zons, OWA, Norse, and Goblins. Huh. Chewbacca. Lovely little Zon build. To drop the throwers for 3 rerolls and an apple, and 2 coaches, 13 girls. That's pretty nice. That is pretty nice, actually. The block guard, block wrestle blitzers, double block linos. Yeah, that's pretty good, actually, isn't it? I do quite like the thrower for the on the ballness. Definitely. This is actually kind of giving me something to think about. It's a shame you didn't have another 10k. Then you could still get the thrower, isn't it? But sure. But sure, that's a shame, isn't it? I do want the thrower, yeah. I do want the thrower. Right. Ogre OWA then. 4 guard, get your tackle mighty in. Your mighty blow troll slayer. A sure feet catcher. which is just wrong. Like, whatever about the sprint catcher, a sure feet catcher is definitely wrong. Right, leader throw is fine. Block line is fine. You have 2 rerolls. Yeah, I mean, it's a fun OWA team, isn't it? It's not terrible. Some Norse. Looking at some Norse rosters today, actually. Trying to come up with what would I take. And the answer was none of the 3 Norse rosters that are in the open. Which is funny. We've gone double guard, double like this is actually pretty close to what I would take myself. Like, full disclosure, it's pretty close. I would get rid of this dodge and make it a wrestle. And I would take the apple instead of a reroll. But other than that, it's pretty good. Like, other than that, it's fine. I do see a lot of people going for no Apple builds, which to me seems mental, considering how much Mighty Blow there is floating around the place to deal with the Zons. So it does seem insane to me that you're just looking at it and being like, nah, I want an extra reroll over an Apple. And it's like, okay. But what are you doing? Goblins. Black Goblins, man. I was looking at a Black Goblin roster recently, and for a specific reason, for a specific tournament, where there's like a prize for most fouls. So I was thinking, okay, I'll just take Black Gobbo, and then I'll foul twice every turn to guarantee myself that prize. But like, you give up so much. You give up so much. So what have we got here? We have a block guard troll and a guard troll, and then we have a sure feet, sure hands Pogoer. So he's very sure of himself. And then the sneaky get hooligan, just fine. I'm not sure about that sure feet, honestly. Sure hands is fine. In fact, I quite like the sure hands. But the sure feet could have been dodge on the chainsaw. Sneaky get on the chainsaw, maybe. You have 3 bribes and no rerolls, which makes the sure feet a bit more understandable then. Do you really need 3 reroll or 3 bribes? Well, you can't, even if you give up a bribe, you can't afford a reroll, so I suppose it's okay. Yeah. It's interesting. It's an interesting Goblin roster. The Black Goblin it's just so expensive, isn't it? It's like I was saying, like, I was looking at one, but you give up so much just to take him that, like, in most cases it doesn't make sense to take the Black Gobbo. But most of us probably have a Black Gobbo anyway. So we kind of look for reasons to use them, don't we? 70 fouls in 5 games. So he went, what, 10 turns in the entire tournament without fouling? That's pretty good. Is that right? 32, 64, yeah. Albion Coast Savages. With some Zons, lizards, humans, and rats. Rats. Probably had the Black Gobble. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I was thinking. Like, you probably need it, don't you? Even, like, if it ends up getting sent off or targeted or something, just the extra, like, couple of fouls could really help, couldn't it? Yep, it's his on roster. 3 rerolls, 13 girls. It's a Lizardman roster. They've gone for the 2 guard. 11 players, 3 rerolls. Interesting. No chameleon on this one. But yeah. Tackle, mighty blow. Mighty blow. Only 2 guard. Wrestle catcher I quite like. Sidestep one could have been another guard blitzer, realistically. But you never know. Well, yeah, which is fine. A sprint gutter runner. That's really like the only major difference here. Rookie blitzers. It's interesting you went for rookie blitzers and a wrestle line rat. Two rerolls, 12 players. Yeah. It's definitely interesting. Definitely getting to the stage in the rosters where they all kind of, you know, we've seen them before. Which doesn't mean I'm not as enthusiastic about the rosters. It's just I've seen it before. Basically, there's only so many like slight differences you can do with humans and rats and zons, isn't there? Before it's just like, oh, like it's either expected and that's good, or it's unexpected and then it's kind of bad. And most of them are kind of in the middle. Most of them kind of have a little from A, a little from B. Morgan Ball, lads. Morgan Balls, even. I hope all 4 of these guys are bald then. Because that'd be pretty funny. A Juggernaut Ogre. You see, this is what I was saying. A little bit from column A in the Tackle Mighty Blow. A little bit from column B in the Juggernaut Ogre. There's just like... It could just have been guard. Or it could have been a leader thrower. But I do like the wrestle catcher. And... the DP lineman. I mean, yeah. It's fair, like, you don't need the leader. Like, you already have 3 rerolls. So it's fine. But yeah, the Juggernaut Ogre. Because, like, you're already blitzing with this guy. So you're not really going to be blitzing with this guy all that much, are you? So he could just be guard. And as humans, you don't need to blitz with the Ogre. Compared to, like, say, Black Orcs who need to blitz with the Troll quite often. Because you have other pieces which are just good. Zons. No Trorzons again. Ah, nice Glenshire. Yeah, we've seen 1 if not 2 Chainy Tomb Kings already for the Euro Bowl. Looks like a fun old roster. You basically like just give up, I don't know what, a reroll and a blitzer, I think. Like, you don't actually give up all that much. Wow. Tackle, Mighty Blow, Skaven, Blitzer. So it's the 2 rerolls, Apo, 12 men's. Because you've gone the 4 gutter runners. And you have a leader, but you have nothing on the ogre, Roger. And you've nothing really on the gutter runners. So it's very much all in on the Tackle Mighty. Which there'll be some games where it'll be good, and there'll be some games where it won't be good. Yeah, it is. It is tooling, isn't it? The amount of vanilla Amazons we've seen. It is a bit strange. But then again, it is what it is. People have their reasons. Bang on men's, ask questions later. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to be said in just the bang on men's mantra, isn't there? You know, just go out there, remove a couple of players, and then see how many you can score. A guard stand firm rot spawn. Yeah, because they can get the tree stack pretty easily. I'd probably much rather like a wrestle tackle here, or you know, like a block 2 heads, or not block extra arms, or you know, something that's not. I mean, block stand firm Rothspawn is pretty annoying, not gonna lie. Like, not gonna lie, it's actually quite gonna be frustrating to play against. So maybe it is the play. I don't know. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I'm thinking at it a bit more. I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's actually fine. Yeah. Maybe it's actually completely fine. Yeah, I do think there is some of that. Like, there is overcomplication and stuff. Like, me and Jim were chatting about it this morning. Just about like people picking secondaries and stuff when they could easily, like that dodge Korngor, and there was another one as well, wasn't there? There was like a dodge OWA Blitzer maybe. And it's like people spending these secondaries, and like, you don't know, is it just because they don't understand that you can just pick something else, like, or are they interpreting it as like, oh, you take 7 primaries and you have to take a secondary? Because you don't know what these rule sets, like what rule sets these people play on a day-to-day basis either, right? Like, there are some rule sets out there where you have to take a secondary skill. You have to take 6 primaries and a secondary. You can't give it up for a primary. But you don't know. Like, maybe there is some misinterpretation there. Or, you know, maybe they just felt that, you know, they really wanted the dodge on those players. I've seen a couple, yeah. Most of the time it's just not in the rule set, right? I've had to clarify a couple of times with like TOs being like, can I just not take the secondary and take like whatever. Kalon had to clarify with me for my tournament that he could just take a primary over a secondary skill. So there's definitely like room for that misinterpretation. Probably less so in the overworld rules, honestly, because of how complicated it all is. And it's just really dealing in SPP, but yeah, I can easily see how you get mixed up sometimes. Blood and Tears. A Brawler Troll. So we got a Troll and a Mr. Troll. 4 Guard Big Uns. And a Tackle and a Mighty. Yeah. You still get your bench. But you don't get an Apple. Or you don't get a Goblin. So I do wonder, if you're going down the Troll route, Do you just take the goblin bench and take a coach or something? Just give yourself that TTM opportunity. Don't know. Umans, which is pretty similar to the human team we've just looked at. Well, not the last one, but the one before that, right? With the Tackle Mighty and the DP. Rookie thrower. Interesting with the Frenzy. The Frenzy Human Blitzer is actually kind of interesting. 14 players. 14 players and no Apo. Just seems like this could have been the Apo, right? Like, I get this is set up more about fouling. Like, it's just bang heavy, right? You know, your Tackle Mighty, your Wrestle, your DP, your 3 bench. Just kick them under down. But people can also kick you when you're down. Ooh, I love it. I quite like this. Yeah, man, I think I really love the idea of a stand firm rot spawn. The 4 block bloaters is quite nice. The Claw Mighty Pestigore is kind of gorgeous, isn't it? Then you have a Frenzy and a Wrestle and a Sure Hands. I quite like this roster, actually. I quite like it a lot. The only thing I'm kind of like skeptical about is the Frenzy, honestly. But other than that, I'm like, it's pretty good, honestly. It's pretty good. Yeah, the fact that there's no guard is a bit sad. But, yeah, no, whatever. Yep, Amazon team. Don't really say much more than that, do we? Yeah, the Frenzy is just a bit but I can kind of like, I mean, you know, it's horns, whatever, it's fine, just don't Frenzy trap yourself. But so that was Blood and Tears and Dabble in Destruction. Lovely. It's a guy I know and play quite a bit up in Scotland, who loves his rats. He messaged me saying, hold on, let me see, what did he message me saying the other day? Feel free to go full ham on my team if you want, it's all a good laugh. Remember to add you're one of the few who have dumped a 3-1 victory on me recently. So, I mean, there's not actually much I would say about this team. Like, I think the skills are fine, isn't it? I think the skills are fine. I probably would drop the bench for the Apo. Which is, I think, just, you know, my mentality. Whatever. Is there a way to avoid the scrolling? I mean, other than just doing it on Tourplay, I don't think there is. Or on Tableau, there's not really. It's too late. You're just gonna have to stick with it. Sans Nightmare. Some more Zons. Double thrower Zons again. Oh, you played Mark Cowan. Ah, I see. Did he just dance around you, doing rat things? I mean, yeah, it's some Zons. We have Ian on his necro. He has a sure hands diving tackle ghoul. Roger spent too long in your cage. So you could rename the ogre. Oh, okay. I missed that one, sorry. I'd absolutely no idea what San was on about, to be completely honest. I was like, what? But there we go. That's pretty funny. What do we think about the sure hands diving tackle ghoul though? Because everything else is fine. But it's fairly interesting that it's diving tackle. The funny thing is, I am quite observant when I'm out in like the woods and the wild. It's just I don't read player names most of the time. Stuff like that just doesn't bother me. A kick human lineman. A kick human lineman with a sprint sidestep catcher. It has the 4 guard. I mean, it could just be tackle mighty blow, couldn't it? Like, we could just have a tackle mighty blow and whatever. But yeah, fair enough. We're definitely seeing more people leaning into human one turning this year compared to last year, I think. I don't think many of the humans rosters last year were set up at all for like one turns. Maybe like 1 or 2, but it seems quite a few this year are going for the like a sidestep or a sprint or something. Where else are we? Oh, the second Dominion Bowl team. We've gone for Necro, Zons, Chosen, and Orcs. Hello, Dimmy. How are we getting on? Dimmy, some awful news, by the way. There is no Imperial Nobility team in the Home Nations Open. And only one in the Bowl. Out of like... what's that? 256 odd races or things. There's only one Imperial Nobility. No Snotlings. Crazy. It's too strong. It must be. That must be it. The Polish guys or whoever took it clearly didn't get the memo that they're not allowed to play such a broken race. Yep, it's a Necro with a Blodge Wolf. This is fine. This is grand. A sure hands on thrower and a kick and a frenzy. It's not what I'd have done. Nubs are OP. You're taking dwarfs. It's just because Kaelon, you know, Dimmy wants to take off another race and he's already been there and completed Nobs. He doesn't need to do it again. Not 3 wolves, right? I had to laugh when I saw someone commented on that Facebook post. Something like, yeah, basically like, oh, I didn't know Necro could take 3 werewolves. I'm glad it's funny. Yeah, it is kind of, isn't it? Yeah. It's not the best chosen roster I've seen, is it? Like, ignoring the sneaky get aside, right? Which I can take or leave. Like, you could have just had a block Minotaur. Like, you haven't maximized the amount of block on this team. So it could just be a block Minotaur. You could have stacked block and claw on the Minotaur. So, yeah. I think that's what I would have probably done. You can't stack 2 secondaries, I don't think. Well, maybe you can. I don't know. I don't know if there's actually anything against it, because it's just, you just get the SPP to do it. So maybe you can stack 2 secondaries? Yeah, I don't know. Thanks, Jock. We've all said we're gonna go. But, I mean, it is quite a lot, yeah. And some orcs with a sneaky get goblin, just fine. Sure hands blitzer is fine. Tackle blitzer is okay. And then 2 guard and 2 mighty blow big guns. Is that 13 players? Yeah. It's fine. BBBLBs. With undead, necro, orcs, and vamps. Yep, I mean, it's an undead team. Triple guard and a tackle. 2 block and a wrestle. Lovely. Necro with 4 guard. Lovely. Double block werewolves. And sure hands. And had 1 skill left over, so threw a DP on a zombie. Which is fine. Isn't it? Like, it's fine. Could have played around a bit and... Well, we could have just converted this zombie into a ghoul, since we have 5k left over and 3 coaches. So there's no reason not to have the second ghoul here. So I think that's probably a bit of a misplay. A bit of a sick as egg special, that one. You know, playing a zombie instead of a ghoul. Troll Goblin Orcs. Leader Thrower. Nearly all the guard are on the blitzers. So 3 mobile guard, 1 on a big un, 1 mighty blow big un, and double brawler. Which I guess, yeah, like, you know, you can't do anything else. Brawler's fine, I guess, isn't it? Seen better ones. Definitely seen better ones. I don't know what my orc build is, actually. I think it's no troll, no goblin, no Mr. Troll. So your 4 big guns, your 4 blitzers, and then you get 4 linos, I guess. And then 2 guard big guns, 4 guard big guns. It's the question, isn't it? Maybe like 3 guard big guns, a guard blitzer, and like a mighty blow blitzer or something. I don't know. If we see what I think is I'll point it out. But I think there's definitely been some where I've been like, oh, this looks pretty good. Vampires with a Vargheist. Very cool. So we've got a Vargheist and a Blitzer. There's only 1 runner. Ooh. It's a bit like that one yesterday, isn't it? That took the 2 Blitzers, the 2 runners, and the 1 thrower for some reason. It was a bit strange. And likewise here we've gone Vargheist and a Blitzer. And we've sacked off a runner who's amazing. And this is only 12 players as well. So I don't know. I don't like it. I guess to be completely frank about it, I don't like that build. We're not down this far yet, are we? No. We're not far off it, mind. Maybe we are. Where were we? No, we haven't been this far yet either. This one? Yes. Cool. So we're on Doom League. How many Grombendal teams? I don't know. Is it like 2? I don't know if there's an easy way to tell on Sans Tableau. The link is up there. There is definitely like a race position choice thing, isn't there? But I don't know if it has a star section. The stats in tour play aren't turned on. I don't think. It only did tell you the stars anyway. There was. Okay. I mean, maybe I'm missing it. Cause I definitely remember from like last year. As Kaelan said, I can sometimes miss bits. So don't be surprised if it actually is right there. Unless there's literally a tab that says star players, I'm likely to miss it. But who's to say? 4 Grombendal. Ah, in here. Cool. Nice. 4 Grombendal, 4 Cheney. Lovely. Yeah, I remember, like, this... I don't actually know how long this stats thing has been here. When did the stats thing come out, by the way? I feel like it came out somewhere after where I started, like, working full-time again. Because I'm just used to, like, looking for it here. Which is why I was like, oh, it doesn't exist. So, apologies. Alright, so where were we? We were on, like, what? Doom League. Here we go. Doom League humans. Another kick. Glorious. A tackle, mighty blow. A mighty blow. 3 guard. Yeah. It's a human team. It's okay, isn't it? Ta 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 ta. Hello, Jim. Great to see you pop in. Hope you're getting on well. You've missed an hour of listening to my glorious voice discussing rosters. Some Glart Renegades. Tissle's sock, Keith. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I don't hate it. It's fine. It's a fine roster. There's not much to say about it. It's Glart. It's 12 men's. It's 2 rerolls. It's got an Apple. It's kind of got everything you'd expect the Renegades to have. Yeah, fine. Okay. Blodge Thrower, double dodge runners, a dodge thrower, and a strip. So we've used all of our allocated dodge. And we've got 4-year-olds and 2 coaches. Sure, it is fine. It is grand. Ah, lovely. Thanks, Mike. That's gorgeous. Is that still pinned, by the way? The link doesn't show as pinned anymore for me. Maybe it was only a few minute thing. There we go. It should be pinned in the end of the stream now. Lovely. What was I saying about this? Oh yeah, used up the 4 dodge. That's interesting. No leader, as you might expect, and just the 1 blitzer. It's fine. Some orcs. What have we got? We've got the 4 blitzers. 1 got tackle, 1 got mighty blow. We've got a thrower. 2 guard big guns, 3 guard big guns, a wrestle big gun, and a sneaky git. A snaky git. Yeah, it's fine. It's orcs. Just fine, 'tis orcs. Derbadoo's Hawaiian Dreamboats. Glorious. Yeah, it's interesting. I don't know, I feel like I've seen a Blodge Vamp. Maybe it wasn't a thrower, maybe it was a runner. Or maybe it was like a blitzer or something, yeah. Ooh, another Cheney. So we've given up We've given up a ghoul and a werewolf to take a Cheney. Basically, haven't we? Is Cheney worth giving up a werewolf and a ghoul? Because it's only 1... I don't think this is worth it. With 1 reroll, you're just better with a normal Necro team, no? Like, this team is just worse than a normal Necro team. But you do get Cheney, so that's kind of cool. But, yeah. It's a recovery game in the league. Yeah. As a recovery game in the league, it's not bad. When your wolf is M&G and your ghoul is M&G or dead or whatever, and you can't afford to buy a new one, it's fine. But yeah, maybe not what you take to a tournament. Then again, a strength 4 wolf with 4 guard is going to be pretty cool, isn't it? Like, you can kind of have your wolf to go, like your actual rostered wolf to go around and play with off the guard guys. And then you can kind of have Cheney as a sweeper running around the backfield causing havoc. Because he doesn't need an assist to win. So, I mean, it could be quite fun. 4 block, 2 guard, lizards. Grand. Is it? I mean, I think we've all had a savage mauling at a school disco. Hold on, let me have a look. I don't even know what savage mauling is. Savage mauling. Once per game, when Cheney makes an injury roll against an opposing player, he may re-roll the result. Okay. I mean, it's fine. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Can re-roll the AV. Can be a bit greedy on it. But it's I mean, it's not OP by any means, is it? It's quite cool though. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, it is the injury roll, yeah. It's the injury roll, not the AV roll. So that's a bit cooler, actually. The injury roll's a bit cooler. Sorry. My, just connecting my headphones again. So anyway, we have some high elves. Gone to 4 catchers. 2 dodge. 2 block. So it's high elves that have actually used up all their block and all their dodge. And leader thrower and a kick lineman. It's fine. I probably would have, you know, block here, wrestle here, or vice versa. Kick's okay, maybe. I mean, it's not. But it's fine. Slan. A Crocs and 3 Blitzer Slan build. So it's got a Crocs, it's got 3 Blitzers, it's got 3 catchers, which is probably the right amount of catchers. It's definitely the wrong amount of Blitzers by approximately 3. And it's got no strip ball. Yeah, there's just better ways to build Slan in this rule set, isn't there? We had a lovely Slan one yesterday, hadn't we? It was like the Crocs, and you can get your guard catcher and a couple of dodge, and you'd like your block and your wrestle and your strip ball linos with like 4 or 5 rerolls or something. Like, this feels like it's getting there, but hasn't quite got the memo that blitzers aren't the way to go yet. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. They're Slan. They're okay. They're decent. Why is my alerts going on? How, like, that shouldn't be going on. I mean, thanks very much, Jock, of course. But the sound shouldn't be going on. Like, there's... I don't know. The worst part is I had my headset off, so I didn't even hear what was going on until I put them back on again. This is lovely. But thank you very much, Jock. 11 glorious months. Whoa. Savage mockery. Has it stopped playing now? It's just fierce quiet. Probably because I turned it down. Where are we? Doom League, we've done them. So we're on the DBBL Skulls. We've gone for some Orcs, some Underworld, some Zons, and some Renegades. 4 Guard Biguns. Tackle Mighty Blow Blitzer. 3 Rookie Blitzers. Because we've gone for 4 rerolls. And we still don't have an Apo. It's not what I'd have done. Underworld with a Block Roger. Tackle Blitzer. Sneaky Get Goblin. Block Gutter Runner. Block Clan Rat. Kick Clan Rat. 3 rerolls and an Apo. This is just a bad a Skaven team. Like this is just a bad Skaven team, isn't it? We haven't utilized what Underworld can be, right? We haven't utilized like the cheap bribes, the million players. I mean, we have sort of, but like you could just have all of this on a rat team and be better off. Yep, it's a Zon team. What more do I have to say? Renegades. Double stack Renegades again. Got the Block Roger, 2 Guard on the Ogre and the Troll, Blodge Elf, Block Leader, Thrower. It's kind of cool. Again, I think I'd rather Wrestle Tackle on the Rat. Block Lino, 2 heads. Just fine. Just grand. This is not terrible. Potential recruit for Team Ireland, yeah. I mean, that's why I have to stop and look at the Renegade teams, you know, just to evaluate them, see whether or not they could be Irish. Murder Kings, humans, Zons, lizards, and undead. Sure, we'll see some real creativeness in these rosters. What have we got? Yeah, 4 Guard humans, lovely. Tackle Mighty Blow, easy. Leader Thrower, double wrestle. Yeah, it's fine, isn't it? You know, as the human teams go, it's grand. Sort of probably what you'd expect in this rule set. Maybe a wrestle on the catcher. Seen that quite popular, but lovely. It's what's the word? Dependable. Dependable little roster. More Zons with a DP. No bribe or anything. 3 rerolls and an Apo and 1 bench. This is fine. Yeah, I mean, that's why everyone's picking humans, isn't it? They're good to stop your elves and your Zons, basically. They get a really nice... They kind of get everything in this rule set, don't they? The humans. And they're not, like, completely outmatched and outplayed like they are in a lot of other rule sets. So it's a really good, positive rule set for humans. And a couple of other rosters, in fairness. The DP is interesting. Don't quite have enough of a bench or a bribe to make use of the DP, I don't think. Even though, like, I took a DP and a bribe And was it like 13 girls or something to home nations last year? And it just didn't work at all. Which is why I dropped it for the Euro Bowl. But, you know, each their own. Oh, interesting. This is what we heard about the Night Sword build, isn't it? The 4-block and the leader skink for the 2 rerolls. That's interesting. I'm really interested to see how this will get on. Or whether or not you just go 2 guard and 4-block. So it'll be interesting to see how this one does. Yeah, it doesn't take the Apo because he's gone for the 2nd rostered reroll. But we've kind of seen that across lots of teams, to be honest, where they've gone for 3 rerolls as opposed to going for an Apo or something. But yeah, still quite interested to see how he gets on. I couldn't do it because, you know, there'd be no point. He'd get a Vicious Raft every game. So I just played down 2 skills and like a reroll. So there'd be no point in me trying it. But it's nice to see other people get to try these things. A guard or a Mighty Blow and a tackle white is basically like the only thing that's different here. You normally go like a Mighty Blow or a tackle and a guard, but yeah, just fine. 1 skeleton as well, just for Rick. I don't mind. I quite like having the 1 skeleton. You know, cheeky 1 skeleton. Pop him on. Give him a run out. Crusaders. Very noticeable that they're all different nationalities. That's kind of cool. So some renegades, some undead, some dwarves, and some orcs. Yeah, I think guard white is pretty good. Ooh, Wrestle Horns Rat. That's quite cool. Block Dodge Elf, Block Ogre, Guard Troll, Juggernaut Rat Ogre. Yep. No thrower. Three rerolls and 1 of the rest. Lovely. It's basically the exact same undead. It's the exact same undead build we've just looked at, isn't it? They've got the skeleton, tackle, mighty blow, double guard, block, sure hands. So, see above. Death Roller Dwarves, oh baby. So we've still got 3 guard, we've got a leader, we've got a wrestle, we've got double mighty blow slayers, and a death roller, which is 1 reroll. I mean, I'd like to not play against this roster. Which thankfully I don't have to, so that's good. Well done, me. Successfully avoided having to play against this roster. It's annoying. I don't know if it's better than like the 4 and 4 guard mighty blow, or like the 4 and 3 and 1 or whatever, but it's a Death Roller Dwarf build. It's kind of cool. Orcs. Yeah, the 3 guard big guns and the wrestle seems to be a hit, doesn't it? Then we have the troll and the goblins, which is fine. This thing is just getting loud again. Yeah, I mean it's an orc team, right? We've seen a couple of different variations on it. We don't need to go into too much more. Bang average Blood Bowl. Oh baby. So we have Undead, Chorfs, Tomb Kings, and Sick as Eggs is on Elven Union. Because he's enjoying playing the rats. Lovely lovely undead team there from Day Day. Quite nice. Frenzy Tackle and Frenzy Wrestle Bull Centaurs. Wow. Okay. I mean, we've seen similar Chorf builds, honestly, haven't we? Like the Italian one or something in the bowl is kind of similar to this. Although I think that's like a Frenzy Tackle and a Wrestle, and then the other skill is somewhere else. But maybe they have a Sure Hands instead of like the second Frenzy. But yeah, it's quite cool. It could be Bryden, yeah. I mean, Sick as Eggs is pretty handy. Pretty handy at the old Blood Bowl, the Sick as Eggs. Which is why I asked them to be part of my 3-man team that went and won Hot Pot Bowl. Along with Benbow Baggins. A lovely tomb. Man, I really want to play Tomb Kings in this rule set, actually. I really want to play Tomb Kings. I like this roster. He is a pro ringer, yeah, in fairness. And the only game Sick as Eggs was going to lose was the final game of that tournament, and it was the only game I won. So it all worked out. And then, you know, we just knew Benbow Baggins was going to hold on for a 1-0 victory in every game. This is it's really nice. Tomb King roster, actually. Yeah, I quite like it. 'Twas glorious, yeah. Somehow, despite failing your offense 3 games in a row, Benbow, you managed to win the game. Incredible. It's nice. 6 going for the Wrestle Frenzy guy as well, which is pretty cool. Other than that, it's a Pro Elf team, isn't it? 2 rerolls and an apple. Lovely. Really nice. Pretty sure this is basically what Kalon has anyway, isn't it? No, Kalon has like... Is it like 2 catchers? Or something like that? Dunno. That's a pretty cool one. Pretty cool Pro Elf roster. From 6 Eggs. Derry Rams and Derby Ram. Well, it's probably Derby, isn't it? Derby Rams and Sheepdogs. Only took about 4 goals of that one. He's an extra catcher and no apple. I know, Sick as an apple. Oh, it's a stunty team. Oh, let's go. All stunty team. Right, so we've got Flings with Carla and Grombendal. And a Sure Feet, double Sure Feet Fling catchers. Loving the team names, or loving the player names even. Sneaky Get Fling, Leader Hefty, Glorious, Brawler Tree, Pro Tree, no rerolls, and a Chef. Wow. I love it. I kind of love it. Really nice. That's a fun roster. You can have a lot of fun with that Fling roster. The only Ogre team in obviously in both tournaments. We've got Ripper Ogres. So we've got Ripper. We have 2 Block Ogres, 2 Guard Ogres, Leader Punter, Catch Nobbler, Sneaky Get Nobbler. It's going to be hard to fit anything more than like 1 or 2 rerolls in this, isn't it? Yeah, 1. I mean 1 plus the leader, so that's fine. And I mean you have Ripper. Ripper can do his own thing as well. I think they will. I'd say they're probably my favorite to win everything, Gem Toast, actually. This all stunty team. Do you know the problem with an all stunty team is, right? You're kind of competing against your teammates for the stunty cup. which would kind of annoy me. Whereas, like, you had that other guy who, I don't know, whatever, he was playing goblins on this other team with, like, 3, like, other races that aren't stunty. So, like, I kind of feel... I feel like I'd be happier in that position because there's no pressure on my opponents beating me. Or my teammates beating me. Then again, other people would be happy for their teammates to win Stunty Cup, whereas I wouldn't. I'd be happier with no competition, exactly, yeah. Which is why my Stunty Cup was by default. Jam toast. More goblins. Okay. We have a DP sneak. Wow, we have a DP sneaky get goblin, and a sneaky get hooligan, and we've taken a doom diver. Another block sure feet. Is this the second block sure feet Pogoer we've had, by the way? It is, isn't it? The other goblin team only had with the black oboe had a block sure feet. Accurate and pass bomber. Clearly listened to my home nation's roster reveal from last year, and where I kept saying that pass was better than accurate. So they've clearly been like, okay, we'll just have to have both. It's the only way to do it. I know, why Doom Diver? I don't know. Sometimes it can just fit in. But I mean, it could have just been the ball and chain. Oh no, we already had a ball and chain. It could have been... It could have been a bribe. It could have been a bribe. It could have been a bribe and a mascot. We could have, like, sacked off one of our rerolls. We could have easily gotten 2 bribes out of this. We could have easily gotten 3 bribes out of this, honestly. But, you know. Can't take a bribe. Can you not do it on goblins? I thought they clarified that you can do it with goblins. Pretty sure some of the other goblin teams have bribes. There's one that definitely has 3 bribes. So I think you can. But, yeah. It's funky. It's a funky one. Ah, maybe that's it. Gnomes are just sad. But it is Gromandal and Rumble Gnome, so that's quite fun. But it is just sad that it's like, you can only have 4 dodge. The Sprint Fox is kind of cool. But yeah, it is only 2 rerolls. Which is sad. Like, it's just a problem, isn't it? Like, you don't get any dodge and you don't get any rerolls to make up for the fact that you don't have any dodge. And you just get removed. Like, that's the problem. You just get removed all the time. Lovely. Well, it's not lovely, but... Hackflem Globetrotters Team Blue. We got some Tomb Kings, some Zons, some Dwarfs, and some Chosen. Frenzy Tackle Blitzer. Interesting. And interesting, we have a Wrestle Thrower as well. Dunno. It's close. It's close to what I liked on the Tomb Kings, but it's not got the Mighty Blow Tackle. I mean, it's like 2 skills off being being the other Tomb King rosters, which I like. Some Zons. Yep. Good. Yep, the 4 guard. 3 Mighty Blow leader. Lovely. These are very quick ones. Excellent. Nice to bang them out. Lovely name on this guy. The only guy who doesn't get a skill. Poor Nigel. Yeah, we've gone for a claw minnow, which is kind of cool, isn't it? And we've got 4 guard, 4 block. Yeah. And a wrestle and a sure hands. 2 rerolls. Yeah. It's decent enough, isn't it? Decent enough chosen team. No idea. Renegades, Chosen, Tomb Kings, and Pro Elves. Block Guard Minotaur, Block Guard Ogre, Block Troll. Wow. I mean, it's 3 Block Renegades, which is kind of cool, isn't it? I wonder if that guard on the Minotaur would be better suited for the Troll, maybe? Or better suited as block here? Like, give up your block here, put it there, just have a block minnow. But sure, yeah, looks good. Double guard Tomb King, or 2 guard Guardians, 2 Mighty Blow Guardians, a Frenzy and a guard Blitzer, block Leader Thor, and a block Lino. It's not bad. I think Tulian was saying last night he'd rather like the 3 guard Tomb Kings and the Mighty Blow, and then you get a mobile guard as well. So I guess this is kind of that. But we haven't maximized the 4 guard, which does feel like something we should be doing. Block Claw Mino. Here we go. See, you can get a Block Claw Mino. Easy. It's a reference to one of the teams we were looking at earlier on, where I was just like, they could have just taken a Block Claw Mino here. It's only 1 guard, right? It's a bit sad. Maybe give up the tackle and turn it into a Mino. And cool, it's the dodge diving tackle blitzer. We've kind of seen a few of them. I don't know if we've actually seen many of them in the home nations, but definitely looking through Pro Elf rosters in this year's Euro Bowl, seeing quite a few dodge diving tackles. The rest is kind of fine, isn't it? You know, 12 players, no Apple. Yeah. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Where else have we gone? Looked at them. Looked at them. Just seen them. So Team Wales, okay. So Team Wales are doing humans, undead, pro elves, and goblins. Okay. So humans, a pro-ogre. A pro-ogre. I just don't think you need to put the secondary on humans. But other than that, yeah, it's fine. Isn't it? A pro-ogre, yeah. It's not what I'd have done. Yep, it's an undead team. Lovely. Guard Blitzer. Interesting. So 3 rerolls, 12 players. This might be better, actually. I quite like the guard blitzer. It's kind of cool, isn't it? And then with like the blodge step, you can kind of just go places. It's not terrible. Do wonder whether or not, like, if you have 3 rerolls and a leader, whether or not you should just be giving up the third reroll and getting a Nappa or something for when your blodge step guard gets KO'd or badly hurt, like turn 1. And then the goblins, double block guard troll, a block mighty blow fanatic, which is really good for the first 3 turns, and pass bomber. Nice. And can go for the prize because he doesn't go for the sneaky get. Okay. Could have gone for a mascot instead of one of these, right? Instead of one of each, which I think is probably better. We're getting there. We are getting there all the way down. I mean, we still have a few left. But I'm kind of determined to just get it done in 2 now at this stage. Planav Ukakas. Okay. Yes, this is where all the Welsh are hanging out, actually, Bozzy Buzz, yeah. As you were saying. 8 Welsh in a row. Some more Renegade, some more Chorf, some more Chosen, some more Nurgle. Double block big guys. And a Guard Ogre. Cool. Get your Blodge Dark Elf, your Block Thrower, Wrestle, DP. Seems like we're missing skills. Oh, it's because we've gone vanilla, isn't it? Yeah. We've gone the vanilla roster. So you can definitely get a couple of more skills in this, can't you? Maybe you can't actually when you've done the... No, you definitely can. You can definitely get at least one more. But like dropping a reroll or something. Borak Chorfs. Okay. Borak Chorfs. So 1 Bull Centaur, no Flamesmiths. So we've got our Borak, we got a Juggernaut Bull Centaur, 2 Mighty Blow Chorfs, 2 Guard Chorfs, a Sure Hands, and a Wrestle. And how many rerolls is that getting us? Oh, we have a Bribe as well. Okay. Very rowdy. Very rowdy. Borak with a Bribe on Chorfs. So you have the 1 reroll, and then you have Borak's reroll, obviously. Borak's half a reroll. Then you have the Wrestle. Yeah, it's kind of cool. And we have 13 players. I don't hate it, actually. Some more Chosen. So, the 3 rerolls, 12 players. We have Juggernaut Mino. Double Claws, double or Mighty Blow Warriors. 2 heads, extra arms, a tackle, a DP, a block. We've no guard at all on this Chaos team. Which I think you could have probably done with, honestly. But it's fine, I guess. And then guard rot spawn, 2 guard, 2 block, bloaters, block, tackle, pestigore, block, and a wrestle. It's fine, yeah. I mean, it's not setting the world alight, but it's okay, isn't it? Team Water Bowl. Some rats. With a rat build. Some Zons. With a Zon build. Some undead. It's gone for the 4 ghouls, in fairness, if I had to say something. 4 ghouls and 3 guard. But other than that, it's an undead build that we've seen a few times before. More Glart Renegades. Interesting. Twice we've seen Glart Renegades now. So it's gone for the block ogre, roger even, and a guard ogre, lodge elf, wrestle rat, block, and a tackle. Which is 2 rerolls. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. You do wonder whether or not, like, is Glart worth it? Like, especially in a rule set where you can just take, like, a block Mino instead of Glart. Like, maybe. Maybe he's fine. Dunno. Team red shirts then. We're actually really getting there now. Only a handful left. It's gone for Chosen, Zons, Dwarves, and Necro. So we have a Jugs Mino, 2 block guard warriors, 2 block warriors, tackle, wrestle, extra arms. We've managed to get in the Apo as well. And the 3 rerolls. Oh, because there's no bench. Oh, there's no bench. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. Again, like this tackle I'd probably have as a guard. And it's very easy. The players are named after what skills they have. So, very easy to tell at a glance which one's which. Ooh, Zons have used a secondary to take a guard lino. But they haven't taken block warrior or guard warriors. So you could have just had a guard strength 4 piece and another block strength 3 piece and not use a secondary. Because you've used the training camp to get an extra skill so you can take the guard. But you can just take the guard as a primary on the strength 4 girl. So that doesn't make sense. And it's only 12 players because we've gone 3 rerolls and an app on a coach. It's not what I'd have done. It just doesn't make sense, this build. We could have just done this for free and had another skill. So, okay. We have 6 skilled dwarves instead of 8 skilled dwarves. So this is basically a dwarf team that's missing 2 skills. I mean, there's skills left over here anyway. So, like, yeah. But we're just missing, like, an extra 2 or, like, a mighty blow and a wrestle or something. Like a mighty blow and a leader or wrestle leader or something. So that team's not finished. We have a leader ghoul on Necro. Okay. And because we've gone for a leader ghoul, we don't have the 4 guard. So again, it's like variation for no need, I guess. Yeah. Definitely a couple of odd decisions from that squad, I think. Particularly the one that wasn't finished. Team red shirts. Tactics and theatrics. So we've got some Vamps, some Necro, some Humans, and some Zons. I'm sure this team will be very quick to get through. Dodge, runner, leader thrower, dodge thrower. Interesting, it's a dodge thrower, not a block thrower, actually. But 6 and 2 trees. Block blitzer, frenzy blitzer. Lovely from Bashto. Necro. Tree guard Necro. Mighty Blow instead of the 4th guard is interesting. But sure, it's fine. Personal choice. And then Sure Hands is quite good. Tree guard, right? I know. I do love tree guards. Quite happy with my tree guards. Just because I'm like really into my forestry and stuff. So I'm really into my tree guards, Jim. They're pretty good. Pretty good at protecting all the trees. Particularly from deer. It's great. Great little deterrent. Break marker on some humans. Lovely. 4 guard humans with a tackle mighty blow and a sidestep catcher, leader, and a wrestle. Glorious. Lovely. And then Hayden on some Zons. Leader thrower, block wrestle blitzers, block guard big uns, or strength 4 girls, double block linos. Lovely. It was quick. It was a nice quick little squad. I figured it might have been. Honestly. Team Scotland Futures. Those trees are so well guarded. Yeah. So well guarded. From her ashes. On some undead. Lovely. Block, wrestle Sure Hands, tree guard. No skeletons. No Rick Reckless skeletons. I mean, is it really an undead team if it doesn't have some skeletons? Necro team. Block strip ball werewolf. I mean, it's got the 4 guard and it's got the blodge wolf. Oh wait. Oh wait, it doesn't. Yeah, not really sure about the block strip ball werewolf, to be completely honest. But other than that, it's fine. It's okay. Some dwarfs, 4 mighty blow, 4 guard. 3 murals, easy. Some Zons, double guard, block, wrestle. Lovely. Excellent. Not really much to say about those, really, other than the block strip ball werewolf. It's the only wild pick out of that team, wasn't there? And the Merry Men. Zons, Nurgle, Necro, High Elves. Imagine playing so much Amazons that you become a legend on tour play with them. Sorry, I was going to add more to that along the lines of Imagine being so fucking obsessed with rats that you can't even qualify with the team, and you're about to go on holidays and you decide to play more fucking rats. Jesus Christ. That's where I was going with the start of that one, but I couldn't think of any more to say. Yeah, I mean, it's Zons. It's got a kick. It's got 4 rerolls. Sorry, what? Sorry, who? Right. And we didn't, we didn't consider getting banged out for a second, no? No? Okay, that's fine. Some people's players just don't get removed at all, do they? Shoot, wrong channel. I used to actually have an impersonation of it. I don't know what it is, though. Or if the command even still exists on this channel. But there is an impersonation of me doing the Elliot quote somewhere. I don't think it's set up anymore, though. Right, Nurgle, sorry. 3 guard. Yeah, I mean, it's not too bad, is it? Like, you have your block sure hands Pestigore. You've got your 2 block bloaters, your 2 guard bloaters, double wrestle. Like, it's fine. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. Ooh, more Cheney. Man, it's wild. It's wild that, like, this is the 3rd Cheney Necro team. Right? And, like, the fact that this isn't the first Necro team we've seen giving up the rostered werewolf to take Cheney as well. It's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. I don't know where... Sorry, I was just having a look for that thing in my sound files, which I haven't set up. I'll find it. I must be a clip or something. I'll put it in my Discord later. Yeah, I mean, it's basically the same Necro build we saw on the other one, isn't it? With the 1 reroll and, like, the 1 ghoul. So I don't know. I don't know why you'd go for it. It just doesn't appeal to me. A blodge, so high elves. Blodge, tackle, dodge, leader, wrestle, dodge, kick. It's okay. I mean, it's better than okay, to be honest, isn't it? Like, I think I'd rather the stack on a catcher, just because you can kind of move around a bit more. But other than that, it's fine. And I don't like kick, so wasted skill. Oh, the champ squad. Whoa, I didn't realize we were getting to the champ squad. So we're going for undead, dwarves, high elves, and pro elves. It's actually quite a good racial mix, isn't it? So we've gone for the 4 ghouls. It's only 2 guard, which is a bit sad for undead. Just the 2 guard, isn't it? But it kind of goes into that camp of whether or not you want to skill your mummies. Sorry, I was just reading these player names. They're amazing. Edgar Allan Poe. Will Shakespeare. Sylvian Plath. Oh, it's actually pretty good. CK Lan. I do read player names sometimes. Dimmy G. Gone for the 4-3-1. Lovely. Andy Apple. Good man, Dim. Too many of these people are going for the, the 3 rerolls and just, they're dwarves. They're never going to get removed. I never need an apple. Good man, Dim. High elves. How are we? Yeah, put the stack on the catcher. Dodge wrestle, which is pretty good. The block. It's interesting that the frenzy's going on the blitzer, isn't it? But that's grand. Yeah, it's a good little roster from Dimmy. Probably the correct dwarf build, I think. Just to convince my Team Ireland player to take that build now, and we'll be sorted. Let's go. A lot of convincing, on rosters in Team Ireland. I think next year I might just have to say, this is the roster you have to play. Just go full dictator mode on it. That's a joke, by the way. As much as I actually wouldn't mind doing it. It is a joke. Another kick, right? That's basically what my thoughts come down to on this one, is another kick. And it's fine. I feel like the strip ball is kind of wasted on the lino as well. Less so than on a Saurus like we saw earlier, but less good than just being on like a wrestle strip catcher. But the Raj catcher is pretty cool. And this is kind of the same, isn't it? Except it's Pro Elves, obviously. But it's fine. Another fan of the Kick Nation. But other than that, it's grand. Do you know what I mean? I know, I'm still here. You can still hear me. Must be on your end, Steve. I am here. LBBL. With some undead, Pro Elves, Skaven, and some orcs. Yep. We never found Geet. I mean, there was a couple of times where I fell in the bog last week that I thought I might never come back out to do this roster reveal. I thought I was going to be stuck there forever. Yeah, it's an undead build. It's fine. Pro Elves, Blodge Step Tackle. It's kind of cool. Blodge Step, Dodge, Wrestle, Leader, Block, Wrestle. Not bad. It's okay. Rats. Jugs Roger. 3 Gutter Runners. Wrestle, Strip, Block, Tackle, Blitzers. 3 rerolls, no Apo. It's okay, yeah. Orcs, Tackle, Mighty Blitzer, Frenzy Guard Blitzer. 3 guard big uns and rookie big un. Look at that. Imagine taking an apple. Well done. Good job, lads. Oh, we're so close. Thanks, Timmy. Thanks for those kind words. Putting them out there for, literally hundreds of people to see. Because these videos are doing really well. Fucking Rick dropped that as well, like Sunday afternoon. He was like, "Oh, the perfect gift for Father's Day is a condom in your father's boot." It's like, all right, Rick. Rick just comes along like he's the most PG guy in the world on his stream, right? And then he just comes in and drops utter filth in other people's channels. Like, he's a little dark horse, that Rick Reckless. No wonder people call him serial killer. Democratic Republic of Yorkshire. Yep. Undead. Lovely. Yeah, I should. I should play Among Us with any of you. I haven't played Among Us. Yeah, I mean, I do love Rick. He's great. I'm really looking forward to seeing Rick again, catching up with him at Home Nations. It's going to be good. Can't believe he did a one turn with Knobs against Team Ireland. Like, absolutely outrageous performance from him. Like, oh. This is it. It would go on far too long if Kaelon was involved. I don't really need to say anything else. It's an undead team, right? It's cool. Oh god, it's been a while since we've had Khorne. What are we gonna see? Maybe like a dodge blood spawn or something? Like, the Khorne teams are by far the wackiest. So I wonder, like, well, we've had a dodge Khorne gore, we've had a jump up blood spawn. We've had a Khorne team without any Khorne gores. Maybe we could have a Khorne team without any Seekers, maybe? Yes, the Democratic Republic of Yorkshire is amazing. They go to a lot of team tournaments. I think you'll find them. I do love it. It's one of the memorable ones, isn't it? Oh. Damn. It's a perfectly acceptable Khorne roster. That is a shame. That is a shame. That's a pity. I'm actually disappointed. I was kind of looking forward to some fruitiness. It's quite good though, unfortunately. Some high elves. Dodge, tackle, blitzer. Yeah. What have we done here? Quantity over quality. So we've got extra cash. So we've got extra cash to take the bench. And so we needed an extra 10k for something. I'm just wondering whether it was worth it. I feel like there's been better high elf teams, actually, funny enough. Yeah, well, the assistant coach is left over from getting the 10k from something else, right? Like, we used the 10k to get whatever, like the bench or the Apo or... Or is it because we've gone for the stack, we had like 2 left over, so we got like the 10k maybe? I don't know, I feel like we've seen stronger high elf builds, honestly. Whatever the one we looked at, like literally like 5 minutes ago, I feel that was stronger, just slightly. Goblins. So fungus goblins. Another Doom Diver with catch. Crazy. Block Fanatic is kind of cool. The Sure Hands. Surprisingly, not the third Sure Hands, Sure Feet Pogo, but not far off it. Pass bomb is kind of cool. Sneaky gets fine. There's no hooligan, is there? No. We do have the 3 bribes. Okay. I mean, it's fine, isn't it? Like, it's 2 fanatic goblins with a bomber and a chainsaw. Like I always say, it'll be really fun for the first 3 turns, and then after that, it's just the sad goblin team. Ooh, we're really close. Okay. We've like what? 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th last roster. Lovely. Right. Points for you. Oh, I love fucking points. Let's go. Oh. Wish everyone would buy me pints. Thanks, guys. Pints for you. Schlan, dwarfs, orcs, and humans. Okay, no blitzer Slan. Good. Good start. A strip ball wrestle catcher, strip ball catcher. So it's only 2 catchers. We've got a block Croxagor, a Bloxagor, if you would. And then 3 block Linos and a DP. There's quite a few mixed messages going on with this roster, isn't there? Like, I keep expecting, you know, just sack, but then like we're throwing in a cheeky Fowler, we're throwing in a block Croxagor. So it kind of goes away from the sacking nature of the catchers. Unless we're just committing to uphilling. It is 5 rerolls. My problem is the catchers are really good. And even when I was playing with 3 catchers on Slan, I kind of just wish I had 4 most of the time. To be honest. So, and then like the secondary is cool, but you put it on the catcher. Put it on your 3rd catcher. Even. Right, some dwarves. With a sneaky get runner. So it's 4 guard dwarves, which is okay. And has an on the ball runner, which I think J-Leave quite likes, funnily enough. And the Mighty Blow Trolls here is okay. But the sneaky get runner is just mental. Looks like a more standard orc team. 4 guard big uns, 2 tackle blitzers, a sure hands blitzer, and a strip ball blitzer. Like again, the strip ball is probably a bit wasted, isn't it? Probably would have been better off with a frenzy or a mighty blow. And then some Umans with a cannoneer thrower, as you do. Easy. No ogre. No ogre Umans. So we have 2 sidestep catchers. So we have 2 guard blitzers. We have a tackle mighty blitzer and a tackle blitzer. Leader thrower. Cannoneer thrower. Double sidestep catchers. So is this like 4 rerolls and an apple? 3 rerolls and an apple. Oh, because we've taken the training camp to get a cannoneer thrower? To get a second sidestep catcher? Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on with this squad, to be honest with you. The orcs were okay. The rest of them were not what I'd have done, but who's to say what's good and bad? As Jim would say. Interesting. Then again, they are called points for you. So I wonder if it's like if they're just aware that it's not the best builds and they're being totally upfront and honest, saying that like if you play us, then you'll probably win. yeah, most likely, Barney, 100%. It's like, yeah, for the most part, the ideas are almost there with the teams, right? It's just the final finishing touches on the skill choices, I think. Which is okay, We were all new at some stage, and we all picked different, fruity choices, didn't we? Whether that was in, like, 1982, or 2022, or 2025. Jim as modest as ever. Yeah, it's a necro team, 4 guard, all the positionals, lovely. And this is the only Wood Elf team, isn't it? In the open. There's like one Wood Elf team in the open and like one Wood Elf team in the bowl or something, which is mental. Frenzy strip dancers, sidestep catcher, leader thrower, wrestle Lino, lovely. Yeah, 2 rerolls and a coach. 11 players. Not too bad at all. Someone dead. So we've gone for extra cash. But it doesn't look like we've actually used the extra cash. Or something. I don't know. Right? It's like we've selected to go for the extra cash, but we haven't actually used it or something. Because we've given up a skill. But our roster is like the same as all the other ones. Well, the rest of our team is like the same as all the rest of them, so it's interesting. Well, I mean, this is it, Jim. Like, the Woodies aren't bad. Like, they're fine. Like, you're probably losing an apple, realistically, compared to normal tournament builds. But they're still Wood Elves. They're still good. But I suppose it's the whole thing of, like, Wood Elves really... I mean, they don't struggle at 1150, right? But you do kind of want 1160, 1170 for the most part. So then as soon as you strip it back down even further, people might be just like, oh, you know what? Let's play Renegades, let's play Dwarves, let's play other stuff that kind of weren't as good previous years. Borak Renegades. Where have I seen this roster before? Where have I seen a Borak roster Renegade before? Borak Renegade roster before, even. No Minotaur, though. You can tell it's not Irish. Yep. It's a roster I've looked at quite a bit. With some variations. Yeah, because, I mean, Wood Elves are good, aren't they? Wood Elves are good. But, yeah. Tis fine. Borak Renegades. It's funny that you can't afford the Mino with this build. Why can't we afford the Mino with this build? I don't know, Jeff. Not that it really matters, but yeah. Lovely, Borak Renegades. I mean, it's a bit scary, right? Because you're on to like 1 reroll and One reroll and your leader, but these guys don't have a leader either. A leader eater. A leader eater eater. Shit on Team England. Okay, I'll try my best. I'm surprised. You know what? 100%. Hold my hands up in the air. I'm surprised no one gave me shit at all for the stuff I said about Team England in the bowl one. Where like Jock was basically saying like what was it? How did he say it? He was like, oh, you know, really envious of like England and having so much like good quality players in like the background and stuff. And I just said, but they have to deal with the fact that they're English. And I'm happy being Irish. And like there was no pushback at all. So I'm like, come on guys, give me some shit. Hello GSP, hope you're doing well, man. I heard you have a lovely Slan roster, so let's see. It is quite nice. It's lovely. And they're all named as well, just like your Mulligan's team, right? I think. Did you are your players purposely named like this because these are how they're named on the minis, or are you just an absolute lunatic? Is this how your minis are ordered? Or are you just mental? This is shocking, like this is a shocking attempt at ordering numbering. Once I peel back the curtain and actually take in what's going on in this team, it is lovely though, isn't it? Like 5 rerolls and you get your Apo and your coach as well. It's interesting you've gone for the wrestle strip stack. Other than that, it's pretty much what I'd expect from a Slan team, right? Numbering and ordering aside. Yeah, 2 number 5s. Yeah, so you can just swap it out and just be like, oh no, this one has dodge. Yeah. You know, this one has guard. Yeah. No, that's number 5. Yeah, number 5 has the guard. Yeah, of course. Cheeky switcheroo, like. That's how you do it. You just gotta bamboozle them. It's like that, what's it called? It's like 2-card trick or 3-card trick or whatever. You know, the street games where you just completely bamboozle your opponent and to give you more money. But yeah, it's lovely. It's a lovely little roster. And then El Planet is on Pro Elves this year. Lovely. 3-card Monty, yeah. 3-card trick. Yeah, it's fine, isn't it? This is grand. We got your strip wrestle and your 2 dodgers. No wrestle though. Well, besides the wrestle strip, obviously. I think one of these linos being a wrestle would be slightly better, but you know. Who's to say? 2 guard undead again. Which is interesting. Like 3 guard undead, I can understand, right? But 2 guard undead, I don't understand. To be honest. It just feels like you're leaving an important piece out. And then Jock was saying he quite liked this build from PW. It's a 4 wrestle. Okay. That's basically the difference. It's nothing mind blowing, but like yeah, you fit your 4 blitzers in and your 2 witches. So you're not taking runners and you're not taking assassins. So it is quite good. So you still get 4 dodges, 4 dodgers, and your 4 blockers and your 4 wrestle. It's actually I wonder if it is just better than the runners and the assassins build, actually. Might be an acceptable way to play the Dark Elves in this one. Yeah, I mean, there's no Apple, right? There's no Apple and there's no bench. And it's only 2 rerolls. But your players are better. Like, you're not having a bunch of... Well, you're not having 5 AV8 pieces, are you? So, like, maybe that's better. I don't know. Oh, a quick snooze, like. Very nice. Must be nice being able to go for a cheeky little afternoon snooze. Yeah, interesting. Interesting little rosters there. And last but not least, the Hebelish Superstars. Yeah, more skilled on the pitch with that one. Another Underworld team. Okay. This one feels a... I mean, I don't know. Every Underworld team I've looked at, I've kind of thought that they could have just picked rats and just had a better team. Which traditionally is not how I feel when I look at an Underworld team. Like, you can kind of see, like, the logic, you know? You have a... whatever. I mean, traditionally, like a Varag Underworld or something, right? Or Ripper Underworld or, you know, whatever. Star Player Underworld, Fouling Underworld. But in this iteration, it's just like, I want to play bad rats. I just want to play bad rats, honestly, with 16 players. So, it is interesting. The 2 kegs as well? Like, 2 kegs for Underworld could be like Diapo and a bribe, right? So, that's interesting. And then the only Black Orc team, 4 guard, 2 stand firm. 2 stand firm. Not even the 2 cheeky mighty blows, no? 2 stand firm. Block troll makes sense. Sure hands, lovely. A sneaky get, grand. 3 rerolls. Yeah. Sure. Yeah, Tulian, you have to play Necro, like, fuck's sake. You absolute, you know, lucky prick. Imagine escaping the Zons. Oh. I'm quite tempted to actually just sack the Zons off and play Vampires at the Euro Bowl or play Slan, and in Team Ireland just don't take Zons, but that also seems terrible. Unless I can prove that I'm really good at Vampires or Slan over the next, like, 3 months. Which means I don't play any Zons at all. It's an okay Black Orc build. It's not what I'd have done. I mean, it's a real shame that you can't go 7 Mighty Blow sneaky get Black Orcs in this rule set, actually. So it will be interesting to see what will actually be the most casualties. And I don't know, actually. Nothing jumps out at you as being like, oh, this is a contender for most cas. Because you're limited. Like, it could just be some high rolling dwarves, couldn't it? Like, some high rolling, like, a dwarf team that gets a couple of underworlds or a couple of like, you know, like a goblin underworld, couple of stunties, they could just make absolute shit of them, couldn't they? With the tackle mighty blow. Yeah, right, Jim. Mm-hmm. Think so. They're probably favorites. Because, like, they're getting more mighty blow than, like, renegades and stuff this time. Which is interesting. Vampires. 4-year-olds. 15 players. I was going to say, it looked like a lot of players. How have we got 15 players? We've taken one blitzer and one runner. And we have a block mighty blow blitzer. Oh my god. And we have a DP troll. We're playing banger vamps. We're banger vamps. Why are we banger vamps? That's not the vamps. Definitely not what I'd have done on that one. But, no, in fact, it's just not what I'd have done. And I don't think it is good. I think some things can just be bad, can't they? So that's fine. And then finally, we have some chaos. But a block Mino, which is kind of cool. A block Sure Hands Warrior. Another block warrior. A frenzy warrior. A guard warrior. Double wrestle and a block. So we've got one guard chaos. And we're carrying it on a warrior. Which means that one of these wrestles should almost definitely be guard. And the frenzy probably should be guard as well. But yeah, okay. Oh, and that's it. We're done. We're finished. All 200. No, sorry. Errata. There's 4 more. False alarm. I'm glad I checked. I'm glad I scrolled down. So the final team, everyone. Whew, almost there now. Thank God. We have some humans, some necro, some undead, and some chorfs. Tackle mighty humans, lovely. 4 guard, leader thrower, wrestle, sidestep catcher. Yeah, we've seen this a couple of times, haven't we? Basically, this roster, pretty solid. Yep, I think it'll be fine. Terrible numbering. Really, should take a good hard look at yourself. Other than that, it's fine. It's a nice roster, isn't it? Oh, not a tackle werewolf. Oh, it's the bane of my existence. I hate a tackle werewolf. Just why? Just why? Why would you do a tackle werewolf? He could have block. He could have wrestle. Mental. Other than that, it's okay. Yeah, it's fine. 12 players, 3-year-olds, grand, lovely. Undead. 2 guard, 2 tackle, and only 2 ghouls. Ooh, it's not good. I don't think so. Then again, he's the #1 undead coach in the UK, so who's to say what's good and bad, right? It's 4-year-olds. Nah, you have to have at least 3 ghouls, right? You're just playing bad necro at this stage. But I don't know. Like Shakira said, stats don't lie. I like how this is what we're finishing the roster reveal with, actually. What is going on with this roster? Like, right. So first of all, we could have gone for a coach or a mascot even. Mascot over those three. First point. First issue wrong with this roster. Second issue wrong with this roster is the kick. Third issue wrong with this roster is the tackle. Fourth, fifth, sixth issues are the 3 secondaries spent on dodge. Seventh issue, pro on the bull center. There's no guard. Like, there's no guard on this team. There's no Mighty Blow on this team. There's just a bunch of dodge. Which I don't get. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't have any words, actually. Other than there are better ways of building Chorfs in this rule set. And we've seen a good few of them. We've seen a good few of them. So that's it. Unless there actually is coaches' rosters to reveal. Wow, can't even see these coaches or these refs. I know, imagine having strength access as a primary and still taking dodge. Like, this is insane, right? This stat here is mental. The fact that there's been 6 secondary skills, 6 secondaries used on dodge, right? And I can almost name all of them off the top of my head. There's like one I'm missing. So we had the OWA Human Blitzer, right? That got dodge. I can kind of accept that one. I can understand it. That one was okay. It's fine. Then we had the Korngor, which got dodge for some random reason. Then 3 of the other, like 3 of the rest are that Chorf team alone, which had 2 dodge bull centers and a dodge hobgoblin. Like, I don't know what the other one was. What was the other team that gave a dodge as a secondary? I'm trying my best to remember. Was it a dodge Mr. Troll? I think it was. So dodge Mr. Troll, that's the 6. And like why? Like, why? It don't make sense. It's like the Amazon team, right? Giving up, like taking the extra skill or whatever to get a secondary to give guard to an Amazon line woman when you didn't take guard on either of your strength 4 pieces, which just gets guard. Like, it's insane. That roster was actually insane, the more I think about it. Like, I said it was mental at the time. Like, you could literally get a strength 4 guard piece for free. And you decided to give up an extra skill to take a strength 3 guard piece. It just boggles the mind. Hello, Kira. How are we getting on? How come you're not home, by the way? I was expecting you home like 45 minutes ago. What's the crack? Alysis, thank you so much for the raid. Great to have you here. Oh, you're in traffic. Oh, well, you probably shouldn't be on Twitch then, should you? To be quite honest with you. Oh, yes, sorry. I barely got to see you. Kaelon said you're an absolute star last night, and I haven't actually been able to speak to you since. What else was mental? The use of the dodge were crazy. The use of the dodge of the secondary were mental, weren't they? I mean, in fairness, she was asleep by the time I got off stream. And then I was asleep when she got up and went to work this morning. So I haven't really had time to tell her. But she is a star. What were the other things? There was a secondary used on strip ball at some stage. Which I can't remember. I presume it was a goblin. And there was a sneaky get dwarf runner, which was kind of hilarious. That was pretty funny. The jump up blood spawn. The jump up blood spawn was pretty mental. Oh, it was the strip ball gnome. Yeah, I mean, that's fine, isn't it? Thanks, Timmy. Malt is your favorite? Yeah, I like malt as well. Good malt whiskey. Only one Ireland in the open. Sad. Bye. See you soon. Have fun. Lovely. So 65 tier 1. So there was more tier 3s and tier 2s. So tier 1, tier 3, tier 2. And the rest is about right, isn't it? Man. There were some laughs. There was some laughs in that roster reveal. And hopefully I wasn't too mean. I mean, I probably was. I probably was a bit mean at times. So I'd like to apologize. But some of them are just kind of funny, aren't they? like the jump up blood spawn. It's kind of funny. But yeah. Should we leave it there? Thank you everyone for watching. Hopefully you enjoy, and if you are going to the Home Nations, please do come up and say hello to me. Tell me that your jump up blood spawn got 17 casualties, or your sneaky git dwarf runner fouled every turn of every game and never got sent off, and you end up getting second or third most casualties or whatever. But you know, just come up, say hi, and have a chat with me. And yeah, thank everyone for watching. We'll see you all in the next one. Bye now.